What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are finally back with Infinite Leveling Murim episode, or I will say chapter, where is it? Chapter 188. Also season 2 episode 59, I guess. So yeah, if you want more content, there's always YouTube members and Patreon in the description for read-alongs only over there. And yeah, sub Reaper, sub Savior, sub Jonas, let's freaking go. You know, I'm starting to like you. Ooh, right into battle. I just feel like him fighting is so weird. You like see so many arms. God damn it. 10 weapon demon style dual weapon art. Sextuple weapon form. Like, come on. What? Transforming? Anomaly? Text is not easy to read, just saying. Your weapons can transform. Interesting. There are irregularities every time his weapons transform, and he's getting stronger the more we fight. Never read this one. Could you explain the last one? Sure thing. Old soldier dies back in time. Now he will live a better life. Explained. But you have too many openings while the weapons are transforming. So I'm too slow. That's what you're saying. Shit. And what matters most in a fight is how fast your reaction time is. Yeah, he's saying I'm slow! Conditional martial art, consecutive cuts, level 2, 46% proficiency. Time left for... oh no. Oh no. We don't have that much time. Although that is actually a lot of time though, to be honest. What's the weird icon next to my name? It's a member and a patron, is that it? Yeah. I mean, the weird picture is how long you've been a member. Oh. Consecutive cuts line at 6 also has increased by 6%. This whole fight I've only managed to cut him 6 times. At this rate, I'll run out of health and ki before I even reach a 10% stats increase. As I hope it's good, just post a good Dead Cells video game run. I mean, this series is awesome, but if you just join in the middle of it, I don't know what you will think. The longer and heavier a blade is, the easier it is to cut through your opponent. But it will also slow you down. Our people sought to fix this issue with the Tachi, the sword you're holding. You hold a sword with both hands. A tight grip with the left, and a looser grip with the right allows for power, speed, and accuracy. That's how the heavy and unwieldy sword that you're holding with one hand becomes the perfect weapon. It's also why I'm faster now compared to when I was dual wielding. Ah! You talk too much. Huh. Yes, just like that. Just like that. Damn it. Why am I even listening to what he's saying? I still need more time to meet the conditions for the righteous foundations using my dual mind technique. Sup, Abdi? Permanently active martial arts righteous foundations. Then what's most possible for me right now is instantaneous martial art unleashed potential. No. I thought this would be the easiest one, but I can't activate it whenever I want, like I was hoping. Do I need to be in danger first, like the description says? I mean, if the description say so, then yes! Lightning blade. I'm your opponent now. I guess we don't even need to get into the topic of foreign swords. There's already a great swordsman right here. The spread swordsmanship is comparable to the ones back home. Ah. What is he saying to you? I don't know. I just pretend like I understand. Feels like he's trying to teach me. Teach you, but he's the enemy. That's the weird part. That is the weird part. Which one of all these guys? MZ. Ayo. Ah, oh, which one? The blue-haired one. Not this one though. That's more green. Even after losing his sword, we're still unable to defeat him. We need to move to the next phase of our plans. Surround the enemy! But we are characters who didn't even care to draw faces on. God damn it, we're gonna die! We're gonna die! Background characters. A fog. How could the dust the soldiers kicked up create a fog like this? Ooga chaka, ooga chaka. What? Talismans. Is this some barrier technique? To think they'd utilize a spell that you normally only see at a temple. It's at front, but just it's on his horse. What? That's the MC. So many weapons. Over there. And now I'm gone. Ooh, that's close. Did he cut him at least? Did we at least get a little paper cut? Doesn't look like it. Come on. Miyamura's just too powerful. Or is he? The fuck? Who cut him? No wait, that's an old cut, isn't it? Ah! Nope, those are new cuts, definitely. Okay, so he keeps getting injured at least. Playing up, technically the MC is the older one here. Yes. I can't tell what's real and what's an illusion. When I attack them, it's an illusion. But when they strike me, they're real. How have we not killed him yet? Do you see how many cuts we've inflicted on him? Not one of you could actually like go deep. Come on. He's from a different country. So this is the Murim barrier technique. Making use of those talismans for a military purpose like this. We've essentially created a moving labyrinth. Second guard, third guard, okay. Okay. Ah, I see. We're keeping him in place. Why not he just like jump though? You know how high he can jump? And even if he were to break through, we can simply reposition and keep him from escaping. Smart. New barrier. He is a rat trapped in a cage. Making use of a concealment technique for something like this. As expected of a child who Yuseong Dan praises. But the enemy is still too powerful and sacrifices will be made by our side. Mainly by those children. The fact that we can only stand back and trust in these kids as an adult. It greatly pains me so. Sure it does. Fine, if I can't trust my eyes, I just close them. This isn't working at all! But it worked in the movies! God damn. Nah, just like hits with air pressure. I'll just track your murderer's aura instead. But I don't have any murderer's aura. Quickly guys, stop thinking about murder! Oh my god. Damn. He hit me dead on. I'm passing out. Yo, that is a lot of kind of cut did he make? No, if I go unconscious here, all of this will have been for nothing. Instantaneous martial art, unleash potential. What? Whoa. Whoa. Is this like what you use and you lose a lot of power afterwards though? God fucking damn it. Such a waste. Such a waste. Well, not really a waste because he would have been pretty much fucked if he didn't use it. Not like this. Up. Wake up. Hey. Who? Daddy, wake up. Daddy? Are we gonna see So-So? Who are you? Huh? That's not very nice, Daddy. Mommy, Daddy's doing it again. What? I'm doing what now? Did she say mommy? Where am I? Wasn't I fighting for my life a second ago? It's like, who is wifey though? What is this unfamiliar setting? That does not look like Zozo. Mommy, Daddy's acting like he doesn't know me again. Oh, wait a second. Is this like before? Is this like Nah, wait, did he have a daughter? He might have had a daughter. He might have had a daughter. And he did have a wife, right, in his past life. So long since we heard about his past life. Is he teasing you again? Whose voice is that? He's probably just not fully awake yet. Let's go get him out of bed together. Okay. Did I die? Is that why I'm experiencing this dream? He didn't have a daughter? Huh. But he did have a wife, right? I think someone left him. I can't really see her face. But this indescribable feeling. It's familiar. Yeah, cooked. I want to hug her. You do? Get the hell up, or you damn fool! What the fuck? Ah! Whoa. Shit. Spiritual pressure. Fuck me. For our one bold friend. Bosom blade boy. Huh? What the fuck was that? That was your punishment for using the... Wait, that's the only punishment? I have to get beaten up by my old wife? What just happened? It felt like a dream. But also so real. I can still feel it. The warmth. I feel a bit sad that I couldn't spend more time with them. Did unleash potential bring me back? The fatigue and pain have left my body. I feel lighter than before. This reminds me of when my physical modification went up a level. Are you sure you can afford to be distracted in the middle of the fight? Actually, yes. Now that I have all my potential. You're feeling... Oh, nice save. You! No! Hey, get a hold of yourself, dummy! I want your personal shield. You. Is your arm okay? Does it look okay? It's not there! Worry about yourself. At least I'm still mentally here. I saw you. Your eyes rolled completely back. I'm gonna make fun of you for the rest of your life for that. So you better not die. Fine. Then you better keep me covered. This kid, he can still move like this after all that. He's stronger and faster than before. Too slow. What? My heart. Damn, my body feels lighter, but this skill puts a lot of strain on my body. Instantaneous martial art unleashed. Gi cost per use 1 year's worth of gi. That's insane. Like we have to pay like 1 year's worth of gi to use this. This is like Still, the increase in stats is pretty generous for the duration. Now that I met the conditions, if I just class change to Magus. Gi is like cultivation. You have to like cultivate for a year to get it back. Although he can get more cultivation other ways than just cultivating for a year, so it's not impossible. But it sucks to lose so much power, basically. You young ones fight better than those adults. Eh? Blossoming Blade. Shorang Young? Here we go. Seventh. Oh my god. Second. Seventh. Second technique. Of. So. I'm not gonna read this. Like, it's a technique. It's just fucking horrible to read this text. Something fist. When has it ever taken a year to get a year's worth? Never. Never for MC, that's for sure. Well, aren't they a sight for sore eyes? You're late. Now's our chance. Attack! Oh shit. you know MC's enjoying. Hey, so 69 ain't the time. Not right now. Ugh. If you'll attack me at once like this, it's easy. It's funny. Nah, it's Murim. I can't help but feel obliged to respond in kind. Twelve meridians. God fucking damn it. 8 extraordinary meridians. I will power my gi. I will pour my gi into every vein in my body. Betting splash blade dragon scale gi. Of course, your secret technique. Dragon scale of the heavens. Woo! Wait a second. This dude got him? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Guess he sacrificed his arm for it. Plus half his head so far. That's a pretty bad wound. Got you! I've always been different from a young age. But instead of treating me as unwanted, my father gave me the power to do what only I was capable of. And that allowed me to reach the pinnacle faster than any of my peers. Ah! After today, all of Jungwon will look upon the Hanam sect differently. The world will be in awe of the bolting splash blade. I feel that was too easy though. I don't think you got him. I have a feeling you didn't get him that way. I just have a bad feeling. Left-handedness. The sole reason for the hardships that Pyongmi Da had to face in his life. His swordsmanship is weird. None of these. It's why he was never acknowledged by the Hanam sect, despite his victories. It's because he's left-handed. That's cheating! There's no skill to him at all. Yeah, because you only beat him. No, you only lost because he was left-handed. Yeah, that makes sense. He would receive scorn whenever he held a blade. Oh, that's how you hold your bow? Ugh, disgusting. So he began to use a bow instead. It was a weapon he could train with without feeling the contempt of his peers. But as a warrior, he wanted to be recognized for his swordsmanship as much as his incredible skill with the bow. That was when his father came up with a solution. He had been studying the old texts of the Hanam sect ever since his son stopped using a blade. The bolting splash blade dragon scale stab. It was a technique people avoided due to its difficulty, despite it being the most powerful technique of the Hanam sect. But it proved to be simple for the left-handed Pyongui Dai. And because it was similar to using a bow, it was the perfect technique for him to master. The instant killing blow technique that others had struggled to grasp was now his. The reason I'm alive is because my father forcibly unleashed my gi. He reversed the flow and forced my body to move once more. Ah, I see. So he's not a zombie. But if I were to unleash all my gi at once, this body wouldn't last much longer afterward. I'm only able to maintain it right now by lowering my gi usage. But I'm certain that I'll have to unleash it again once we face that bastard. If things go according to what Bongda last said, I should be able to get close to him during the battle. That will be my chance to deal the final blow. Not much blood though. He stabbed like through his arm. Pyongui, did you miss? Did I get him? I don't think so. Shut up! You're gonna jinx it! How the fuck are you still standing? Oh my god. Dude, he has to be finished. Look at that. Look at that. Didn't look like where he hit him, but okay. Looked more like he hit him in his shoulder than his stomach, though. But okay. Dude, just fall over already. This is all your fault, damn you, Gyu. Why is it my fault? He looks pretty done, though, right? Wait, is he healing? I would have died if not for this blade. Dude, you have a hole in your stomach all the way through. How are you still alive? Truly remarkable. An instant killing blow. He has walked the path of the blade that most swordsmen only dream of. And thanks to that, my body and this blade are at their limits. Is it not a hole in his stomach? Am I seeing things wrong? Like what? 14 blossoming strokes, second technique. Heavenly. What? Engulfing blossoms. Yeah. Are you so terrified of a dying man that you'd resort to attacking from behind? Yes. Keep running your mouth. It'll just make your suffering worse. But I can't die at the hands of someone so immature. Fine. If that's how you want to do this, dude, is he gonna go to MC? It's like, you will be the one to kill me. I'll make sure that I'm the one who kills you. Just like with the soldiers you were trying to save. What? We found them on the coast by Antang Mountain. They've been busy stealing as many of the nearby ships as they could. They were even trying to build new— Shut up! Shut up! Don't make him mad! Don't make him mad! Eh? But I'm not letting any of you leave this place alive. Dude, you couldn't have just shut up. He was basically on death's door, and now you awoken the beast again, right? I'll find it and kill every single one of you. Good morning, Jeremy. Your stream behind. Oh my god. What is he talking about? What ships? We found the remnants of the enemy. Forces of Ontong Mountain. Taking on 10,000 troops by ourselves wasn't feasible. So we instead dealt with the ones by the coast. And burned down all their ships. Although there are still some of them left. You damn fools! They're not going to take this lying down! Oh, do you even realize what you'll have done? They were leaving. With their tails between their legs, but now revenge is coming. Oh god fucking damn it. See another time in Jonas. I need to warn the Admiral. We need to send our troops to deal with their inevitable rampage. If we don't, then Sejong will end up a river of flames. Yeah, he pissed. It seems that I've been too patient with you. I'd forgotten that this is a battlefield and expected too much from you all. I'll kill every last one of you. Like I said, should've just fucking shut the fuck up. This is a lot better than Soul Leveling. Come on, have some respect. I mean, Soul Leveling is really entertaining and all, but this story is way better than Soul Leveling. The enemy horn. The enemy horn! But where did they come from? Where? There's a situation more troubling than just Sejong being raised. During a war, the only ones without the will to fight are ones who aren't able to fend for themselves. Or soldiers whose only way to survive is to surrender. But when those soldiers know that only death awaits them after capture, they will all fiercely fight until the bitter end. And there's a way to make use of them. After all, desperate soldiers with the ocean to their backs. What will become mice in a corner? The enemy has appeared. It's the enemy! Are some of the most powerful fighting forces known in war. Yeah, that's a fucking idiot. Miyamoto-sama, please hang in there. We're here to help. Protect Miyamoto-sama. This is what war is. Fucking idiot. Story of this is better. Soul Leveling read through is on the channel. You could check it out after. Yeah, I did read. So I mean, I haven't read all of Soul. I finished pretty much the original story, and we haven't read all the after chapters for Soul Leveling, and we have also read quite a bit of Ragnarok. Soul Leveling, like the continuation with his son. Sometimes those who desperately want to live, die, and those who believe they're about to die, live. Shut up! Shut your mouth! Shut up! What the fuck? Someone's attacking. I mean, I did finish it, but like there are after chapters with him. I'm not gonna spoil anything if you haven't read it, but you know what I mean. Like the story is kind of finished, but at the same time, there are more chapters. I haven't skipped the after stories. I read a bit of them. If you see like the last video I made of Soul Leveling, I started a little bit of on the after stories. I think, didn't I? Maybe not. Yeah, I think I did. I think I have like 20 chapters which I haven't read of the after stories. The rage you feel from the loss of a friend is seen as nothing but immaturity in a war. Shut up, you filthy invader! How is my dude still standing? He has a hole in his body! The revenge you got by stopping us from returning home will be your downfall. Am I right? Am I right? Is that what I'm gonna say? Is that what he's gonna say? That childishness of yours will be your undoing. Allow me to teach you the cost of such actions. God damn it! I missed. Yeah, kill my rival. Kill Gary. What? Other annihilation. On this day, Sejong will be erased from the maps. Ah! son of a bitch. Attack! Do not falter. We outnumber the enemy. Get back information quickly. Yeah, but like they way more desperate than us. Like I just want to go. Duck formation. Dude, that only works for me. Dude has a hole in the middle of his stomach. And he acting like it's not there. No. No. Now I have to give up on class changing into Magus. My frost and flames won't work against that sort of it. If anything, it'll just create a more powerful enemy out of a dying one. In a situation like this, it might be better to face him as a demon by using consecutive cuts. Oh, but the thing that's been on my mind is he doesn't seem interested in fighting, really. Miyamoto came here alone. He wanted to send his men back home to their families. Jeez. To think that someone we despise would end up being similar to Master Hanjin. And I think the English dub is better than the Japanese dub. Seriously? Who would win? The gamers. And those men's fierce loyalty to Mamoru Miyamoto is exactly the same as in my previous life. Not to mention, the main culprits who started this damn war are all either dead or missing. Yeah, how about we just like talk it out? Okay, everyone, just stop fighting for a second. What? Why are we fighting? You burned down our boats. Nah, that was him. That was not me. That was this guy. Okay, if you want to kill someone, kill this guy. Fuck you. Nah, fuck you. And the people left are the ones paying for it with their lives. Yeah, my dear wife, I'm sorry. Even these invaders who deserve death for their pillaging and other evil deeds. I'm sure many were dragged away from their families and forced into this war. Similar to the residual troops who attacked the demonic cult at the orders of the monk of empty love. This is what war is. A place where good and evil bleed into each other and end up twisted. It's madness. Despite my words to Miyamoto, I also just sat back and watched the war unfold in my previous life. I may actually be worse than him in that regard. All I did was curse the ones who started the war, while still following them. It's all his fault. This is because of them. Is that why the heavens gave me this life? I'm the only one here who's ever experienced something like this. Is that true? I'm the only one who knows. There never should have been any wars to begin with. And now that I've gained this power, the responsibility I have as the one who holds all these memories, mark the one path I must take. At this crossroads of irreversible choices, permanently act martial arts righteous foundations. Even Guillaume Namgung is struggling. Damn it all! Reaper agreed. I mean, I haven't really watched it, to be honest, so... I mean, I have heard Alex Lee and Daddy, and yeah, sure, it's goated, but like, what about everyone else, though? What about everyone else? If only I still had my R. And is the Japanese that bad? I mean, for Jinwoo. Struggle all you want, you and your men will never leave this place alive. Silence, brat. Shit. I will destroy all of Sejong and cut off your R and your friend's noses before burying you. Why noses, though? That's oddly specific. Hee hee. What? 10-weaponed demon style sextuple weapon art. The eternal divided warrior. Yeah, I think so. That's what it's saying. Such long names. Like such unnecessary long names. You're the only one here who can put up a fight against this blade. It's unfortunate, but you must die first. You're just like, I would just want to talk. 10 weapon demon style quadruple weapon art. First technique. Rising snake. Downward tiger. Let's Beyblade. What is different than before? What is this feeling? Super Saiyan! Dual mind technique. X awakening. 10 weaponed demon. Ooh shit. We awakening to some power now. Let the samurai bleed. You've completed your first class change mission. You are now a gallant. You will now receive your first class ability. Instantaneous martial art awakened being. Level 1 to represent proficiency. Increases the destructive power of your techniques and physical body using the gi from righteous foundations. Although your attack power is greatly increased, this ability requires a large amount of gi to maintain. This much power at such a young age. It truly would be a shame to kill someone like you. But I have to. How about this? If you promise to confine me after 3 years, I will let you live. I'm good. And what will happen after I find you? We'll have a duel. I'm certain it will be much more fun than if we were to fight now. So step aside. Seems you also can't contain yourself when it comes to fighting. And will you cut down everyone here besides me? Of course. You're the only one here who holds any value. Now stand down. Otherwise I'll just kill you with the rest. Don't make me laugh. Someone like you try to lecture Chorang Young about being childish. This land and the people in it all hold value to me. So let's end this here. And now. Always has to get the last word in, I see. You know, I still don't know your name. Would you tell me? It's Yuseong Dan. Yuseong Dan. I will be sure to remember your name. The greatest man in all of Jungwon. I will not be remembering yours. It's just that would be like the best comeback. Once you're down, once you're in the ground. Oh. The fuck? His techniques just look so freaking weird. That's like the one thing I'm not that fond of with the series, like Yuseong Dan's techniques with like many different weapons at the same time. It just, I don't know. I don't love how it looks. Those who are strong inevitably end up crossing blades like it's fate. Almost like they're desperate to know which of them is stronger. 10 weaponed demon. Style. Complete 10 weapon art. Secret love child. Ayo. 7th technique. A rabid squirrel spins 10 wheels. 10-fold wheels of the mad squirrel? No. Sweddle tail? I don't fucking know. And this act of proving who is stronger, we call this a duel. Son of a bitch. Young man, you fought well. Is one of them like chopped in two now? Young Asura. Ooh, you can tell. Take or leave it, I guess. Below the message. What? Secret. You have bested me. Oh! You got him. Didn't look like it, but okay. Where? Okay! It's like, yeah, will it be chopped in two? Not exactly, but like there's blood everywhere. You've bested me. Huh. We took down Miyamura. Holy shit. How many chapters was that? Like, he's been the... I wouldn't say the big bad, but like... the catastrophe for them for quite a while. I drew out as much power from the righteous foundations before using the dual mind technique. And was able to enhance the shadow gi of my dual mind technique thanks to the awakened being skill I obtained. But my opponent is still Mamoru Miyamoto, the god of ruin. After a brief talk, I wasn't confident that I could beat him. But my body reacted on its own before that thought could set in. I have no reasonable explanation for why that happened. Maybe I was reminded of when my shadow gi was empowered when I fought against Kagawa Ito. Or maybe I wanted to change tactics to turn the tides. Maybe I was trying to come up with a way to keep up with his speed. Because an arrow is faster than I am, after all. He was introduced at chapter 144. Yeah, damn. A unique style created through my sixth sense and intuition. And my tenfold wheels of the mad show tail. What? And my tenfold wheels of the mad show tail was completed just in time as I dove towards my enemy. Tenfold wheels of the mad show tail. Yo, what kind of name is that? Come on. Was it just a coincidence? Or was it because I reached a new level? It was only for a single moment. That I saw an opportunity for me to strike. But that was all you needed. Right. Supposed to be Shadow Tail. Yeah, that makes more sense. That would make more sense. Shadow Tail would make more sense. Because it did say Show Tail, right? I'm not crazy. Did I maybe? Nah, I didn't read that wrong, did I? Did it say Shadow? Anything is possible until proven otherwise. Maybe I'm just blind. And that applies to the seemingly impossible scenario I was in. Everything eventually becomes possible as long as you work towards it like your life depends on it. Yeah, it did say Showtail, okay, good. So I'm not going crazy yet. Yuseong Dan, was it? Or at least not more. It's been a long time since I've taken part in such an entertaining duel. This is embarrassing to ask as invading force. But may I make a request? What, you want me to like let your people live? This is Muramasa. Oh no, you want me to use it? It's a blade made from the flesh and blood of the first demon I slayed in my youth. Damn. After I die, take this blade and show me the new world you will create. I've always longed for this kind of death. Death comes sooner or later for everyone, but Meeting someone as powerful as you and being able to pass on the things that I've learned and felt. You haven't passed on anything though. That has always been my desire. Dude, he's about to chop his head off and just steal all the glory. Yeah. I got the kill! Chorang Young is just like, my kill. That was my kill. You didn't get him. I took the last HP. He was still talking, which means he was alive, which means I'm the one who killed Miyamoto. Boss appearance, defeat Miyamoto. Reward upon success, determined after completion. Penalty for failure, outbreak of war. Did I just get outbreak of war because I didn't defeat him personally? Dude. Not cool. Definitely not cool to steal people's kills. Oh, fuck. Just shut up and die already. You've cleared the boss raid. You will now receive a reward. What is my reward? Damn. Let me guess. 200 years of gi. Oh my god. Yeah, I must have used too much gi. I'm passing out again at another crucial moment. Shit. The enemy. Miyamoto-sama! Miyamoto-sama! He can't pay! There are still so many of them. Who's gonna catch you? So-so? Nah, it doesn't look like she's gonna make it. No, she did make it, okay. I'm tired. This is getting usual. Well done. No. Wait, are you gonna say you saved us? You saved Seja? You did it once again, Yuseong Dan. You do get that he is unconscious, he can't hear you, right? Oh, tired. Is he completely unconscious? Yeah, seems so. Again! God damn it, I really am his exclusive shield, huh? Keep him protected. The situation isn't looking good for us. The enemy is just breaking right through. They know they'll be surrounded, but they're coming for Miyamoto anyway. At this rate, our allies won't be able to help us in time. The children are in danger! Rescue them at once! They're determined to kill us all no matter what. So we're completely cut off? Can't you just run? Dude, there's like completely open field behind you. Just go for it. I guess you'll fight, but what about you? Like I said, keep Yuseong protected no matter what. Huh? Always acting tough. I've already prepared myself, so you better survive to the end. Dude, you can't just let him lie there. It seems we are too late. 10,000 Giyun weight manipulation. What is this? Dude, they are so late. Yeah, let us just like kill the most powerful person and finish this shit. Nah, now I'll show up. Now I'll use my power. What? This power. The High Lord's daughter was swept up by the war during her travels. The Emperor took pity on the High Lord and allowed him to intervene despite their pact. This grants the Emperor an excuse to utilize the Murim alliance in the war and proclaim his authority far and wide. Two birds with one stone. As this allows us to prevent the loss of these children, who are the future of the Murim alliance. I just don't get why you guys didn't fight sooner. Your country was being attacked. Nah, it's good. Mutual benefit. It's all going according to Bongdala's plan. Yes. We managed to move quickly thanks to my apprentice. Siona is safe now, so let's take care of this situation. It's been a while since I've had to use this much power. I'm tired. That bird from before. So it was that old man's after all. Were they supporting us from the shadows this whole time? I mean, yes, but they could have done more. Allow me to converse with them. Heed my word, all you invaders of Jungwon. This is 6-point voice transmission. Mamoru Miyamoto chose to die alone in an attempt to save all of you. In accordance with his wishes, we will assist you in returning home. When the heck did he learn their language? However, if you refuse to lay down your arms, we will kill you all. You will die here. To atone for the atrocities you have committed against these lands. Yeah, what? Sheesh, they're all here. Why didn't they let us know sooner? At least they showed up. I choose death so that I may be buried where Miyamoto-sama died. Anyone else who chooses death, huh? I'd rather not drag this out any longer. I'm not exactly happy with the things you've all done during your time here. This feeling is on a different level to the killing intent I felt in the forest. Shit. We yield. Please spare our lives. Sir! My lord! My lord! The ones who were leading this war are all dead. Miyamoto-sama wished for us to all return home alive. He knew he was walking to his death, yet did so anyway. And he's still fucking standing. It's time for us to leave. Why does it really look like Chorang was want to beat him right now? From this picture, it looks like Yuseong Dan got beaten the shit out of. And Chorang Young came to the rescue. And it's just like not what happened at all. It's what Miyamoto-sama wanted. He wanted us to leave. But sir! Yuichi Ozoda, you are as wise as they say. We will honor Sir Mamoru Miyamoto and send him back to the Eastern Islands with you. Now then, the rest of you make your decisions. What do I do? What do I do? Hey! Hey! Bongdala? What do I do? Shouldn't I tell Yuseong about this? Yuseong kinda out of drift at the moment. What? This is reckless. This is way too reckless. Is he absorbing him? Well, the older people showed up, and now pretty much war over, for the moment at least. Those children managed to defeat someone the strongest adults in the Murim Alliance couldn't. Truly impressive. It is more than impressive. It's unbelievable. Impressive, you say? No word is as hollow for the ones who fell on this battlefield. That's true. No matter how much praise or offerings the Emperor gives, there'll be nothing more than decorations on tombs. Seems I've grown complacent during this long period of peace. I underestimated these invaders. I focused solely on reforming the Murim Alliance. There was nothing you could have done. This is all because of that blasted monk. A mission in which anyone who's not his apprentice could be sacrificed. It was a plan to thin the amount of talent that we had. It's incredibly disappointing, losing so many people who never got the chance to bloom. I couldn't do anything for them despite being their High Lord. How are we gonna fix Gyu's arm though? I can't help but remember the words of the former Chancellor. Yes, you can't. That the position of High Lord is just for show. That darn memory of yours. Why remind yourself of something like that at a time like this? Don't say things like that in the presence of the current Chancellor of the Higher Institute of Murim. My apologies. But this memory of mine also allowed me to make use of a language that I was learning for fun. Is that what that was? I thought that you'd manage to pick it up on our way here. Well, I probably could have had I wanted to, but I previously picked it up because it was in a book I was reading to cure my boredom. Damn. Don't forget that monk is coming after you. I'm sure he'll try to use this incident to create problems. He most certainly will. He is the one who caused this incident. But to outsiders, they'll see a High Lord who didn't recognize the threat of invasion in advance and led a group of children to their deaths. And I suppose I'll also get dragged into this. The Senate is an impressive group that holds a great amount of power, but none of the responsibility. But I will not avoid the things as they do. It's only natural that the High Lord should take responsibility. And we'll do a better job protecting them next time. They are our future. Ugh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Captain. That's a title I won't be hearing again. I must be dreaming about the past. Did you hear? The one they call the Heavenly Elder has made another prophecy. What do you say this time? Probably that the situation will worsen. How'd you know? You know what? Probably because I'm psychic as well. The easiest way to become a prophet is to always say things will get worse. Because they always will. Just look around you. The situation in Jungwon is worsening by the day, is it not? Huh. You might be right. That's not good. Why is that? I'm supposed to retire with the captain at this rate. I'm supposed to retire with the captain. At this rate, they'll never let us go home. Damn it all. Why would the captain retire with someone as unladylike as you? What you say? Men aren't the only ones who are allowed to curse, you know. Sometimes it's necessary to release your frustrations. And now these two will bicker like this for a while. It's hard not to laugh while watching them. This old staging area and these old soldiers. It's all so tough. I'm trying to live my new life, but I can't seem to stop seeing these people. Nothing good would come from seeing them again. But I must want to regardless, considering the amount of times I've seen them in my dreams. Maybe I should look into where they're living once I wake up. But jokes aside, isn't Jungwon going to be destroyed if this keeps up? You fools! Just focus on your own survival. But Captain, aren't you just torturing us with hope? Could easily have everything taken away just as things start turning around. Sure. The most terrifying form of torture is hope. But it's also what keeps us alive. One of these days, hope will no longer feel like torture for us. This damn fool. Can't believe I used to spout such nonsense with a straight face. The most foolish person I've ever seen. Let's go! No more torture. Only hope, huh? Unlike the situation outside, the sky was sunny and clear. Not bad, cringe, not bad. I mean, sure, it means something. You should ask her out. This world is somehow horrible, but nice at the same time. I guess I haven't changed a bit yet. Juju. Juju! Could you imagine if like suddenly turned into a tiger? Killed Don with this weight. No, I wouldn't even kill him. Juju, I appreciate the care, but that's enough. Also, I think the weight of that cat is the same when it's a tiger and when it's small size, huh? Ugh. Son of a bitch. Did we win? I probably wouldn't be this sore if it wasn't for unleashed potential activating. Ah! Are you feeling alright? Yes, that seems to be better. Are you sure you don't need more rest? No, I'll be fine. It's too loud for me to sleep anyway. I took measures so the area would be quiet, but I guess it wasn't enough. No, I mean that my dreams are too loud. Your dreams. Yes, more importantly, how are you feeling? I thought we lost you once the castle walls collapsed. I've recovered enough to move around now. Everyone here gave up on me a month ago, but then the High Lord himself stopped by to tend to me. It's all thanks to you and your comrades that we managed to stop the invasion. Stopped the invasion. I see, so the war is over. The High Lord himself came here. I'm still having a hard time believing all this. I'm sure it was difficult for everyone, but it was especially difficult for me. In that sense, there's something I need to confirm before I can enjoy this victory. So, what happened to that one warrior? Warrior. Ah, you must be speaking of Mamoru Miyamoto. I received a report that after you passed out, so Young stole his sword and cut off his head. So Young stole his sword. That's the sword you were supposed to be given. Ah, that's right. That was shortly before I passed out. Damn, I'm okay with everything else, but to have him be the one to take this sword and finish off Miyamoto. After I die, take this blade and show me the new world you will create. Ah, what about the other sword? I had a feeling you'd worry about that. It's being kept with the rest of your belongings. The High Lord himself made sure to leave it for you. The blade is broken, but we can probably reforge it with the shards left in the sheath. That's all I know. I was too busy fighting for my life a month ago to see anything for myself. Everything I know has been through reports. A month. Wait, a month? That's right, that's how long you've been out. I mentioned it earlier. I was wondering why you didn't show any reactions. Jeez. I know I used up a lot of gi, but to think it's been a month. That explains why there aren't any other wounded soldiers here. Don't be too distressed. After all, there's someone here who still hasn't woken up. There is? Who? You recovered relatively quickly, so I figured you'd wake up sooner or later. But not even the High Lord could do anything to wake that child up. Alright, there was someone else across from me. Gyu? Nah. They can't even send him to Jeongju because they're worried his internal injuries might worsen on the trip there. Is it Bongda? Is that Bongda? Nah, that does not look like him. What was his name again? It was Bongda, something or other. Yeah, his hair did grow because of something. Either way, he's a friend of yours, is he not? Bongdala. Is that really him? Why is his hair so... He looks older, right? You remember who he is now, don't you? Isn't that like the catastrophe? Are you alright? I knew it. This is why I told you to get some more rest. Nah, that's not it. You're pale. Can you stand? What? What the hell? What is this? What's going on, Bongdala? Why are you? Yuseong, answer me. You're getting cold sweats. Why do you look like Chonma? Because he is Chonma. Your friend is the one who's going to destroy everything, right? God damn it. I don't have time for this. Need to get through the truth. Oh, so he's cutting his hair again. Few days before the battle with Mamoru Miyamoto. Here? Please. Why do you have this? It was in your bedroom drawer, please. Ah, I left it behind before heading out on the mission. You brought it here for me? It would have been safer in the storage, but I haven't organized it recently, and it would have been impossible to find in that mess. Where the heck did I put that thing? Why'd you go out of your way to bring this to me? We're friends, please. Many thoughts ran through my mind when you told me about the enemy you've been fighting, please. Is there a way I can become stronger, quicker? I want to become strong like you, please. So that's why you have the Tome of the 10-Weapon Demon. But just reading it won't make you stronger. I trained until my hands were bleeding while reading this. I know, please. They say that experience makes a world of a difference. Although it's not like I was able to read it anyway, please. Oh. For someone like Bongdala, reading is the sole way to become stronger. He probably felt a lot of pressure. There's no such thing as ownership of knowledge. I don't want to keep secrets like the 9 sects of the 5 noble houses. Besides, I may have found it, and I'm the only one who can read it, but this book still belongs to the Million Book Athenium. No, you should hold on to it. You take better care of books than I do. You can give it back once you're done with it. You always manage to decipher even the most difficult of books. I'm sure this one will be no different. Thank you. Then I'll return this once I somehow manage to read it. I actually came up with an idea not too long ago. Will you hear me out, please? What, you mean on how to read the book? Yes, please. How? The 10,000-year Arachne. The Arachne. But isn't it dead? It can't die, please. It's in the name, 10,000-year Arachne. It has been around for a very long time, please. A name is just a name. There's no proof it can live that long. Plus, we confirmed its death. Its body is already rotting away. That's just the body. Its body can die, but its power can continue to accumulate. Its power. To be more precise, I'm talking about its poison, please. The Arachne's poison is its power. After all, we've even crafted weapons using its poison, but that poison won't go away. It will instead provide nourishment to the young one growing inside its body. And eventually that young one will grow to become powerful like the previous Arachne. A poison that is inherited over the course of 10,000 years. So you're telling me that there's a little spiderling growing inside that thing right now? That's not good. We're still not even sure if we can kill that thing. It hasn't been that long since it was killed, please. We should still be fine. Should. What? But I see this as a chance, please. A chance. There isn't anyone alive who can absorb the poison faster than the young Arachne. Except one, of course. You. You don't mean... Yes, Mr. Me, who is immune to various kinds of poisons. When I was previously poisoned, it ended up making Mr. Me stronger. If Mr. Me can absorb the poison before the young Arachne hatches, then Mr. Me will be able to read this book. A Bongdala enhanced by the power of the Rockne and the knowledge of that tome. Sounds like a formidable ally, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about what that entails. You're out. Såpass, ja. Ikke dårlig. But last time you were poisoned by something weaker. And you were still knocked out for several days. Aren't you risking too much for just a single book? My friends are out there risking their lives and fighting powerful enemies. Mr. Me refuses to just sit back and watch after coming all this way to Jungwon. Mr. Me. Later that day. What is it? Did you have more to say? Yeah. This is the first time we get to talk like this. I've always wanted to ask you something. And that is... I heard that someone told you about the Jade of Disorder. Who was it? Oh. Did I never tell you? It was the kid who got beat up back then. Bongdala. Huh? He came from Naman, so we were both interviewed in Hanam. That's when he told me that during a day of heavy snow the Jade Mountains will collapse and reveal a valuable treasure to the world. How did he know that? After dying I stopped caring about such treasures, but back then I couldn't hold back my anger. That's why I had the few people beat him up. There's something you're misunderstanding. I wasn't in Hanam because of Bongdala. I found out about it. I went there of my own volition. What? But it seems that I have a lot to apologize to him for. You should probably go do that. Had I given it more thought back then, I probably would have figured it out. It's always been like this. Knowing things that others don't. Being unpredictable. Dude is also from back in time now. But this appearance, it's unmistakable. His hair color is different. And he looks like he's aged. Seeing Bongdala like this, there's no doubt about it. He's Chonma. I still have vivid memories of being beaten by Chonma. The one who killed my comrades and plunged Jungwon into chaos. That same bastard. To think he's been by my side this whole time. Mission. End the life of Chonma. Time limit 30 years. Dude, I can just do it right now. Finished mission. No. Friend though. Dude, Nakama. Ah, he's thinking about it. Can't do it, can you? Because he's your friend. He's been helping you. Shit. All I have to do is kill him. And it's all over. If Chonma dies here. Dude, what about the guy who stood right next to you though? Isn't he like, what the fuck are you doing? There won't be a war. Oh, there will most certainly be a war. The residual troops. All my comrades. How about getting him over to your side? Although, I guess if the mission is to kill Chonma, and you don't kill him. And Jungwon. Missions can change though, right? We'll be safe. But it's Mr. Me. Please don't kill me, please. Stab right next to his throat. Did not kill him, I can tell you that much. I would be very surprised if he killed him, at least. Very surprised indeed. Very surprised indeed. Waking up, what the fuck happened to my pillow? Damn it. If I kill Chonma here, there won't be a war, and Jungwon as well, as my friends will be safe. But is that really true? Will all the wars from my previous life be stopped? No, it won't. Damn it. Ah! Damn it! Ah. After choosing the path of the gallant class, I vowed to stop all the wars that are supposed to happen going forward. The path of protecting my friends and making sure no one dies. And that includes him, right? If I had just reincarnated, I wouldn't have hesitated to kill him. Even if it had been last year when I had just become friends with him, I still would have killed Chonma without a second thought. But now I know. In this life, people can change. Chonma and the 5 monkey traders don't exist. I don't know what happened to set them on that path, but you did. He's still Bongdala, not Chonma. Ah, okay, that is a big change. Still Bongdala. There's no guarantee that I'll complete the mission by killing him here. Yeah, also, there's no surety that someone else won't become Chonma, right? If it's if Chonma is a title and not a name, someone else might become Chonma. The timeline is already a mess. There's a good chance he won't become Chonma. I can tell just by seeing how things went with the 5 monkey traders. I never got any missions related to them when I went to Hanam. Like with Pyongwida when I went after the Jade of Disorder. Or Da Mongi with the dual mind technique. Same with the Great Feat of the Absolute Emperor or the Astral Projection. I didn't get any notices or missions regarding Ryoha, Cho, or Bakru Moyong. I've been looking for them because of my past memories, but it clashes with my current thoughts and circumstances. The 5 monkey traders don't exist in this new life. And even though he's grown strong to the point I can't see his level, he's still Bongdala. None of them are part of the 5 monkey traders. They're just themselves. And Pyongwida died a hero. But that's not to say there's zero chance of him becoming Chonma later down the line. You need to be careful. And that's why this decision is so difficult to make. I don't feel like it's a difficult decision. Just gotta keep on being his friend. Not to mention Mamoru Miyamoto, the one who left me this sword. If he was still around, he'd probably ask me. I watched as my friend fell and couldn't do anything to stop him. But are we really going to kill a friend who has done no wrong, simply over a past grudge no one remembers? Yeah. And are you truly going to kill him while he's unconscious? You won't even try to fight. Fate really is a strange thing. Damn it. Through this invasion, I was able to confirm that this life is vastly different from my past life. The reason Miyamoto became the destroyer is the same reason why Chonma and the 5 monkey traders came to be. War. But there's still plenty of time before the other events come to pass. If things really are different this time, then that means that Bongdala is nowhere near becoming the Chonma I remember. He's a friend who lost consciousness while trying to becoming stronger to help us. Yeah. Which means that if there's any single person I have to kill in this life, it would have to be the one who is or will become the main cause of everything. So, Jeremy. He had an Apple Watch on. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think they can see it though. The Monk of Empty Love. Linked mission, reform the Murim Alliance. Work with the High Lord to reform the Murim Alliance. Time limit, 20 years. Mission reward, determined upon completion. Failure penalty, destruction of the Murim Alliance. And that will lead directly or indirectly to this mission. And I should be able to determine if Bongdala will become Chonma or not. All of these miraculous phenomena are pointing me in this direction. Isn't that right? It is. Isn't it? You damn god. Ah! What? In case the worst comes to pass, if Bongdala truly becomes Chonma, there's only one way I can stop that from happening. Kill him. Kill the guy! Bongdala. Listen to me carefully. These words are only meant for you. And are things I can only say to you. What I'm about to tell you are things that I've experienced over a long period of time. Yeah, well, like, he's in a coma, dude. If you tell him right now, and he even gets some of it inside his head, it could get mixed up. We heard you were leaving and came to see you off. Oh, yes. I figured it's time now that the invasion's been dealt with. But why are you here, Master Hanjin? Waiting for you. You little punk. One of my pupils is lying unconscious as a teacher. Why wouldn't I be here? Have you been drinking? Huh? You must have been. You've always enjoyed sampling the famous drinks of the areas you visit, after all. Especially since you're both quite the drinkers. But this is perfect timing. I was actually on my way to find you, Master Hanjin. Please train me. I was level 45 when I arrived in Sejong, and I've undergone tremendous growth. But after passing level 60, my growth rate has slowed down. Can't keep progressing with my current training alone. Everyone will continue to grow stronger, putting the Monk of Empty Love aside for now. After seeing my growth, Shorang Young and Gyuk Won will both work hard to catch up to me. Mungdala has greatly surpassed me after absorbing the Rocknace poison. That is so unfair. Dude basically couldn't fight and now he's suddenly more powerful. If I'm going to help him stay on the right path, I need the strength to back it up. I'm at a point where I need to take special measures. And the first person who came to mind was Master Hanjin. I'll receive direct guidance from the man who brought me into the Gap Division. You're bright. Took you long enough to ask. I'm glad that my time in Hangzhou wasn't a waste. Sir, you're the one who disappeared on me after bringing me into the Gap Division. Ah, that. I'll explain that in due time. Let's get started. What? What else? Training. Your first lesson. I was thinking more like a week to relax and... No! Right now. Like, right now? Right now. Is it time to wake up? Boom! Huh, I think the stab mark. Chonma. The demon who destroyed the world. Mr. Me could be that Chonma. Please. He knows? Shit. The fucking hell. Fucking hell me. After about a month or so. Welcome! Mummy, I want some. Life returned to the streets of Hangzhou following the end of the war. Come take a look! Fair price is guaranteed. Almost as if nothing ever happened. As you can see, merchants from all over the country have gathered here now that Hangzhou has returned to normal. The people have lost much and will need much. They barely survived the invasion and lost everything. There's no way they can afford these things. The Murim Alliance has done all it can. You can't save everyone. Those who are alive must continue living. Well, since you kids experience hardships of a lifetime with this past invasion, I'll go easy on you for your first lesson. Nah. Is that why we're here in a sea of bars and taverns? As I've said, those who are alive must continue living. I'm not the only one who enjoys a drink. I mean, yeah, my cat do. Humans can't live without alcohol. Yes, they can. Lesson number 1, if you wish to gather the most truthful information, get someone drunk. You go to where the drunks are. This takes me back. During my first month as captain, he took me around to gather information. Things aren't as serious as my previous life, but I still can't help but feel excited about traveling with Master Hanjin again. Maybe I miss it. Those times. As well as Master Hanjin. This kid, the invasion must have done a number on him. That fucking smile. Makes sense, he might be strong, but he's still only 18. Your greatest tool is information. The more you know, the more you can accomplish. Now then, your first assignment. Go bring me beer! Go bring me some soju. What? You haven't even taught me anything. We are going straight into assignments? Were you expecting me to teach you in a classroom setting? Nothing beats real-world experience. You have until sundown to gather information on what happened after the invasion. I'll be here waiting, so you can return to me at any time. But you'll be graded on how much intel you've gathered, as well as how accurate it is. Ding. Submission. Complete Master Hanjin's assignment. Time limit 6 hours. Mission reward. Your gi will recover based on the amount of information gathered. Failure penalty. Mission termination and 0 initiative for 1 hour. God. Are you sure you're not just trying to sit here and drink? That's enough lip out of you. You know that failure in the gap division means expulsion, right? Sure. I don't remember him being this cheeky. You've been bedridden for a month with minimal nutrition, so you don't have to go overboard. Just gather enough and return to me once you're done. I'll see you at sundown. I've handled plenty of assignments like these for Master Hanjin in my previous life. Although he was usually with me when I did them. You never know until you try, I suppose. First things first, information on the Murim. I should find a tavern that they frequent. Well, that was easy. A place for people wanting under the table dealings and Murim with money to spare. A tavern furthest from the street. It has a menacing aura that makes it difficult for most people to enter. The best tavern in Hangzhou. Trying to stop me, huh? The hero! Sir, we may be going through a rough patch due to the recent invasion. But we don't allow just anybody to enter. You should try one of the other places. Is it because I look poor, or is it because I look too young? Probably a bit of both. Why do I always run into these issues? Wait, haven't I seen you before? Perhaps in Dong too. Ah, yes. I'm just stopping by on my way back. Hey, this person is... Great sir, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. No problems. I do kind of look poor. I do kind of look like a hobo, it's fine. Thank you for saving Hanju. We are very grateful for your patronage, sir. Patronage, sir. Please head on inside. This sort of treatment is a bit embarrassing. I guess the hardships I experienced in Sejong were worth it. Now that I'm here, it's time to do some eavesdropping. Welcome, sir. We'll find you a seat on the second floor. Nah, I'm good here. Hey, did you hear? Rumors are news. There's a clear distinction between things you've heard and things that are accurate, but whichever the case, it could still prove valuable to me. Is this ever-changing maze that is Jungwon? I was asleep for over a month. These distortions and variables have completely changed this timeline. I'm certain events are happening that I've never even seen or known know nothing about. As I listen in on each of these rumors. Listen, friend, I wouldn't have called you out to an expensive place like this for no reason. I'm sure one of them will catch my interest. And it will be one so valuable. So what is it? That you won't be able to put a price on it. The resignation announcement of the High Lord and the Chancellor of the Higher Institute of Murim. Apparently they set a date. Wait, what? Resignation? The High Lord and the old man? And when the time comes, you can't be stingy as you try to obtain that information. That's the first I've heard of it. When is it? It's... regardless of whether it costs money or reputation. Dude, just... why aren't you just listening in? He's gonna tell you anyway. Excuse me, sirs. What's going on? Dude, that's a lot of money. I want to hear more about the Murim Alliance. How much money is that? No way. I want to hear everything you have to say. Everything. Well, it all started when I was born. Not that far. What? Potato. Too many things have changed. I don't see why he went into the room immediately. He could have still just eavesdropped. He would have he would at least have told him a lot of what he needed to hear without him paying. Is this really something that can happen from just me reincarnating? Despite Mamoru Miyamoto being as powerful as he was, I'd never heard of him until this life. Which means he never appeared in Jungwon or didn't actively participate in the invasion, even if he had. But when he joined in the invasion, Guillaume Namgung was killed and this sparked a war. His existence was very much like Chonma's. This one person changed the course of history, and myself. As well as many of my friends were sent to an early grave. But invaders aren't the only distortions who have grown more powerful. It feels like the stronger I get, the more unpredictable the rate and direction of the distortions become. Similar to how my growth has affected history. I'm having large effects on the Murim as well. I used the benefits of reincarnation to become immensely powerful, but several others, including Cho Dang-young, have already grown stronger than I expected. At this rate, things might get worse in the future. If I'm going to get a proper read on the flow of things, information is crucial now, more than ever. That's why I'm going to use Master Hanjin's assignment to gather as much information as possible. Time is precious. Now then, what to do in the meantime? I wonder what I could do. I guess I could take one drink, right? Be fine. One barrel? Yeah, one. Maybe I'll just have one drink before he returns. Yeah, one drink. Excuse me, ma'am. A glass over here, please. One jug. One what now? One glass. Ooh. Hey, did you hear? Hear what? I guess you haven't. The thing is, I decided to vote to impeach the High Lord. Really? My goodness, what is happening to this world? That's what I'm saying. The Murim Alliance is in a state of unease. No one can say for certain where it started, but the rumors of the High Lord's impeachment had spread quickly, and was the hottest topic of the conversation. If anything, this could be a good thing. They should use this chance to put someone from the Nine Sects back in charge. Not to mention, the current High Lord has a strained relationship with the five noble houses anyway. It's why we're having so many problems. But it's also thanks to the current High Lord that people like us from smaller sects could live a little. That's true. But this is something we all expected the moment Sir Jagal became the High Lord. Then who are we supposed to align ourselves with now? Who knows? This rumor forced everyone's attention on one place. The sole decision-making body of the Murim Alliance. A group with so much power that they say controlling this one body means controlling the world. The Senate. As you may all know, the next month is when we'll be holding the memorial service for the victims of the invasion. That is also when we shall announce the impeachment of the Murim High Lord. Are you sure about this? Elder from the MA sect, great teacher of the Golden Rule. Namu Amida Butsu. So many young ones have gone to join the Buddha. We should do everything we can for them. You know very well that that's not what I speak of. I have no idea what you're talking about. If this is your will, then we'll go along with it, but it's a bit one-sided. Elder from the Youngnam sect, Suonam. Don't you think you're alienating the elders from the five noble houses by doing this? Is there such a need for concern? We, the Senate, are the ones that have the final say. We still represent the Murim Alliance, regardless of whether the five noble houses are with us or not. For now, yes. What the great teacher was asking is if you'll be able to maintain this. For the past few decades, the nine sects and the five noble houses have been fiercely at odds. However, the current Murim High Lord is focused on elevating the smaller sects, to the point that even the five noble houses who hoped to exert their influence through him are voicing their complaints. But I believe this is the right time. The right time. Are you talking about the impeachment vote? Former shaman, the child of unyielding. The child of unyielding. There were three powers originally delegated to the Murim High Lord. The first was to always ask for counsel from the elders. The second was to aid the Senate always. And the third was to follow the will of the Senate unconditionally. In that sense, I'm sure you can all agree that the High Lord has contracted a fatal disease. What? How? A disease? First thing I'm hearing about this. What do you think, Mildred? I don't know. The disease of thinking for oneself. Oh, so he's not ill. You mean a human? It is the most fatal and incurable disease known to mankind. What, hubris? Now what will you do if I vote against impeachment? What will you do then? I will chop your head off. You know what now? It seems you still don't understand. The results of the vote don't matter. You know why it does? Because I'm the Senate. I am Palpatine himself. I'm simply using this opportunity to remind the High Lord that there is no middle ground between the throne and an execution. I'm confused. That makes two of us, Mildred. Do you know about Sir Young? Ah, what am I saying? He's one of the rising stars. There's no way you wouldn't know him. After all, he's the lantern of the world and a symbol of the Murim's divinity. Oh my god. Oh my god. He took the glory. Dude, I was the one who beat Miyamoto. Nah. You know who beat... I would be like, wait a second. Who do you think beat Miyamoto? Young, of course. He chopped his head off. Yeah, when he had like 1 HP left. What now? When he was on death's door. What? Anyway, so Young returned home. That was a lot of food. And fearlessly requested an unlimited sparring contest against the masters of the Mount Wasect. He challenged people of Master Honjin's level. He must be drunk off of that sword's power. He beat all of them though, right? And I was already annoyed that he took that sword for himself. Oh, the unlimited sparring contest is... I know what that is. Just tell me what happened next. Is that so? You are well informed. So that contest ended in... excuse me for a second. My jaw is feeling a bit tired. Well, it's bound to hurt since he's been talking non-stop. You should eat as well. Your kid is going to eat everything. Getting back on point. So Young, I guess it's Master Young now. Apparently won 3 unlimited sparring contests. Now there are only 2 other masters left. Don't you think that's impressive? Oh my god. What exactly am I paying for here? You say that, but he's just a sword thief to me. Huh? What do you... never mind. Never mind me. Again, how many times was that? He's been reacting the same way since we first started talking. Like when I told him that the immovable of the 5 mighty kings of Sarim was deathly ill. Already so soon? Already so soon? Does that mean that Gyuk won't become one? Or when I told him about Sir Guillaume Namgung's isolation training. I guess Miyamoto left an impression on him. It's understandable since his pride got demolished. Miyamoto. The warrior who turned Sejong into a battlefield, but it's the first I've heard someone say that Sir Namgung's training was because of him. When I mentioned that the Mupung security group re-established themselves as the Mupung House. Valuable information that most people aren't privy to, this person replied. Sounds like they're doing fine without me. I hope they're all healthy. He sounded like he was well acquainted with them. Did they ever publish The Art of Escorting? Wait, how do you know about that? I was told it would be done soon, now that the invasion is over. He even asked me about a book that hasn't been published yet, and when I told him that the Moyong clan was providing assistance to Dongtu, for an unknown reason. I knew it! You wanna know the reason why? Wait, forget it. It's too early to say. Huh? I don't know if he's a psychic or if he's just speaking nonsense. A bit of both. But if what he's saying is all true, then the one sitting in front of me isn't a man, he's a ghost. So interesting. The way he nodded and whispered to himself this whole time was strange enough. But these reactions, don't they mean that he's seen or experienced everything I've been talking about? Everything that I mentioned. Just ask who he is. Is this even possible? I never expected to have such a lengthy conversation with him when he barged in here. And I certainly didn't expect these reactions. The kid knows how to eat. Juju worked hard during the invasion. Maybe I should use this chance to reward him. Ma'am, move more meat and drinks over here, please. And such wealth. Sure thing. Can't help but be curious about this young man. And I have a hard time containing myself when it comes to curiosity. If there's anything that your kid likes, you're more than welcome to order it. Well, if you don't mind, could you tell me your name? Ah, come to think of it, we've been talking for hours without me even introducing myself. My name is... Well... I was wondering who was ordering all these drinks. Oh, no. Like, he was just about to say his name and everything would go... But then they showed up, of course, and now he looks like some poor person, right? If it isn't Bungan of the house sect. Gyeohee Park of the Hangju Commerce Gate. House sect. Prostitutes, pickpockets, gamblers, and beggars who are not part of the beggar sect. A sect formed by some of the lowest of the lows. Damn. That house sect. Whereas the Hangju Commerce Gate is a sect that is involved in trade with Sejong and other regions, so they hold a lot of influence. Despite their backgrounds, there is a stark difference between the two. Such is the way of the world. You were here. Yeah, I am. Is there a problem? No, of course not. Is something funny? Are you having fun? Dude, you just... The fuck? Filthy house sect fool. On to the kid? Ah, that's just... blasphemy. Who said you can enjoy yourself, huh? I mean, who said I couldn't? Young Moon, what are you doing? Let's take a seat and enjoy the drinks. Brother Gon here has even ordered food for us. Let's enjoy ourselves. And aren't you going to introduce us? Is he your friend? No thanks, I'm good. Yeah. What's with him? He's running away with his tail between his legs. Oh my god, they know who he is. They can tell. They can tell. I suggest you do the same. Huh? Who said you could speak to me like that? I did, you insolent trash. Do you know who I am? And do you know who I am? Pfft, this is why they say the world is needlessly large. They could tell, right? Oh my god. Wouldn't you agree, Pyong Moon? Seems there are still so many people who don't know about me. God damn. Imagine not knowing who he is. The disrespect of these people. Ouch. Why is he running? What's with him? I guess I beat some sense into him during the chamber leader battle. Chamber leader. Pyong Moon is usually full of himself, but he just ran off. Could it be that you're also a student of the Higher Institute of Murim? Are you one of the Gap Division members who were here during the invasion? Or are you here to help with the rebuilding of Sejong like a... Rebuilding of Sejong? Yeah, right. You've clearly been acting like you own the place. We should introduce ourselves. I'm Gyeohee Park, a lower master from the Hangju Commerce Gate. You made a mess of our meal and now you want to introduce yourself? Forget it. Apologize and get lost. Bastards. I still have much to discuss with this, sir. Huh. You're referring to this lowlife as a sir and calling us bastards. What a joke. Just calm. Sejong 10. This A small group formed by the successors of 10 influential sects and factions in Sejong. Despite their backgrounds, they're nothing more than thugs who go around causing trouble like a pack of wild dogs. Over time, people started referring to them as the 10 Fangs, because there was nothing they wouldn't tear into. And it wasn't just me they harassed. Countless people in Hangzhou were also victims. But there was no way to fight back against people of their status. Not to mention, their sects and factions all fled the region when the invaders attacked. Anhui, Hangzhou, Jiangxi. The other factions of Sejong who fought back against invaders all suffered greatly due to that. While these people managed to survive the invasion unscathed, bring the others. No losses suffered at all, must be nice. Your lack of manners tells me everything I need to know. The Gap Division, huh? Hanging out with some lowlife like Boongon. You're probably some hick from a backwater town. Who do you think you are? Wait, Sir Park. I'll apologize on his behalf, so... Woo! Now that is aura. Like, what the fuck? Huh? Did you know some people say our arms bend the way they do so that we can hold our drinks? What does that even... Yeah. My arm is... My arm! Why did it take me so long to realize that short blue hair? Oh, why did it take me so long to realize? That short blue hair and young face. I spilled too much. I should train more. And there aren't many in Sejong who carry a foreign sword like that. There's no mistaking it. He is the hero who saved Hangzhou. No, all of Sejong from the invaders. Okay, at least Chorang didn't get all the credit. Yuseong Dan. So delicious! There he is! You bastard! Kill him! Ding. So mission, defeat the Sejong 10. 1 out of 10. Time limit 2 hours from start of combat. Dude, 2 hours? I need like 2 minutes. Mission reward. Gi recovery medicine. Failure penalty. Nah, there's no way I'm gonna fail. Fine. Fine by me. Come on. Dude, this is gonna be a massacre. Beating him with a teacup. Beating him with a shot glass. Come on. You son of a... Just seeing him like beat up weaklings. Dude was fighting Miyamuro. Come on. Beat Miyamuro. Come on. I didn't even hit you. I just like... Tapped you bit up. Ooh! Now that's a hit. You'll pay for this with your life. Are you an idiot? Or just slow? You think a weapon will help you? Ooh! Gutter punch! And then just like, boom! To the chin. Uppercut. Too slow. Hey, draw your weapons! You still don't get it, do you? Sir, could you hand me those utensils? Huh? Yeah, chopsticks, you know? Oh, of course! 1, 2, 6. I only need 8. There we go. This should do. Come on! Shall we? Yo, look at that! He has chopsticks! And they're just like, oh my god! This strange weapon. Oh wait, this strange weapon style. Oh, they know about it. and those calluses on his fingers. This man is undoubtedly Yuseong Dan. Which means they're fucked. That's what I'm talking about. How could I possibly resist such a tasty drink? Maybe I should work that kid to the bone to break down his stubbornness. How many pots is that? Wow. Jars, pots, who knows? So much alcohol. What happened? A bunch of the Murim folk are fighting. Where? Ah, shit. You know, that bar they always frequent. Jeez, not again. Even though I told him not to cause trouble, he never listens. Pot calling the kettle black. Pot calling, kettle black. Yeah, finish. Move. Get the hell out of our way. Didn't you say that Gyo Park is there? What do you need us for? Yuseong Dan is someone even the people of Waryong Valley struggle with. He might have beaten everyone already. We need to teach him a lesson this time. Hongju is our turf. Move it! Let's get him! Oh, come on, guys. This is just like a light warm-up. Master Dan, are you alright? Ah, so you do know my name now. I'm fine. How are you and your kid? We're fine. Huh? Hey, where are you going? Big bro, you're pretty strong, huh? My dude is standing on the ceiling. Wall climbing. No, it's a higher form of that. He's walking on the ceiling. How is a kid like him able to? Get down from there this instant! Dude, I need to train this kid. There he is! Submission. Defeat Pyongmoon and his goons. 28. Time limit 2 hours from start of combat. Mission reward. Vitality recovery medicine. That's all I'm getting? God damn. I guess Pyongmoon didn't learn his lesson after all. He brought quite a lot of people with him. Let's have some fun, eh? Just see the smile on his face. Stay here and look after your son. This shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. Dude, you gonna use 15 minutes for them? That is slow. Oh, and please take care of Juju and my sword. One versus 9. The Sejong 10. Sure, he incapacitated Gyo Park right at the start, but the others are all powerful and talented in their own rights. And yet he defeated them all in an instant. That's him! He jumped down! With chopsticks. No more, no less. Get him! Hey, Pyongmoon. I'm grateful you spared me the I'm grateful you spared me the work of hunting you down later. 10 weapon demon style. Is this sextuple? No. Yeah, sextuple weapon art, I think. Yuseong Dan original chopstick version. Ah, my armpit! Is like throwing needles, dude. He is teaching this kid everything. Kid is just gonna see him with chopsticks, just like, is this how he did it? Super talented, does it immediately. I'm beginning to feel warmed up. Beginning to feel warmed up. Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. What the fuck? Just fucking fainted. Why the fuck did he faint? Everything's going white. I can't see anything. Did my initiative hit 0 or is it anemia? Whatever the case, I might have overdone it after being bedridden for so long. This isn't good. I knew it. There was no way you could take all of us on. What a glorious day. That's what you get for being arrogant. Shit. The smell of steel. Damn it. I still can't move. What? Hey, Juju. Huh? Wait, he's not a regular cat. Of course he's not. Of course you think I would walk around with a regular cat. Nicely done, Juju. Guess I used too much of my ghee. Is that you, Juju? Thanks. I could have gone horribly if it wasn't for you. My vision is starting to return. Guess my body was in a more sorry state than I realized. Oh, shit. Sure, this could have been avoided if I had eaten earlier while we were talking. I was so preoccupied with making my way through Sejong that I haven't looked at Juju's status in a while. 47. Can evolve into mythical beasts upon satisfying certain conditions. Description: these animals are usually raised as pets by the mortals of paradise. The support beast that can assist designated party members. God damn. Juju's status screen is different from mine. My third eye has also increased in levels. I can finally see just what kind of divine gift Juju is. Permanent black martial art, third eye. That's the first I've learned that you fight better by drinking alcohol. I'll be sure to give you some more often. That silver tiger. I've heard about it. The presence of that beast confirms it. He truly is Yuseong Dan, one of the heroes of Sejong. There isn't a single person in Hongju who hasn't heard his name. Even the factions and sects that fled Hongju should know about him. They've been trying very hard to rebuild their reputation. If word gets out about this, they'll be put in a difficult position. Master Dan. I am Ho Moon, the cousin of Pyong Moon. I apologize for not recognizing you sooner and causing you trouble. Please allow me to apologize on my cousin's behalf as well. You know what? Let's go with that. We will pay for the damages caused. I hope that will be enough for you to forgive us. This is what fame is. Not bad. Even the most renowned factions of a region will show proper respect to someone famous. Sudden mission. Finished. Besides, the personal grudges and feelings of a lesser master don't matter in the presence of a local hero. Mentality recovery. Medicine H has been sent to your inventory. So much for 15 minutes. Took you much less than that. I wanted to finish this while looking cool, so I'm a bit embarrassed for falling on my face. But oh well. I'd have dealt with them. What? Sudden mission. Defeat the Sejong 10. Time limit. 2 hours from start of combat. Wait, there's one left? What's up, Mijan? Would you recommend this series to read and catch up now? Yes, I would. It is an amazing series. And all the videos are on the channel. From chapter 1 or 0 all the way to this chapter we are on right now, 199. But there's still one left. I thought I dealt with all of the ones on the second floor. Could be. I knew it. I knew it was you. Wow. Grab your kid and get down here quickly. Huh? What are you? Oh shit, he's not beaten yet. Ah, shit. Ah. Dude, I broke his arm, so he's not defeated. Juju. Get him. Nice save. Ah, my fucking face. Would recommend it, yes. Awesome watch. Did you think breaking my arm would be enough to defeat me? I can heal broken bones with ease. That's cheating. What'd you say, Brett? What'd you say, Brett? Attacking someone from behind like that isn't fair. Is it because you can't beat someone in a direct fight? Oh, god dang. This kid, he's always with Bungun, kid. You learn once you're older. Just how the real world works. Bang. Huh? You okay there? Yeah, my vitality drink is fine. You're pretty brave, huh? Yeah, my dad always told me, you should fight fair and square, no matter the situation. Yeah, he's wrong. It's like, Yuseong Dan is like, nah, kick him in the nuts. Is that so? You and your father are very cool. My name is Yuseong Dan. What's your name? Myeongnam. Means large ocean to the south. Sudden mission. You completed the mission. The reward will now be distributed. Gear recovery. Medicine. Has been sent to your inventory. Fucking take it. You okay? Myeongnam, are you alright? Yeah, he's fine. He is, as you can see. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you. You don't have to pay me for the information I provided. No, please accept the payment. Consider it an investment for your son. He's incredibly talented. I'm sure he'll surpass me with ease. No, he's still lacking, but I appreciate your kind words. Dad, I want to be Big Bro's apprentice. What? I want to be his apprentice! But I have my own master. Master Dan is still a disciple himself. You'll only get in his way. An apprentice, huh? Now that I think about it, I haven't given much thought to what I'll do once I complete this mission. End the life of Chunma. Time limit 30 years. Remaining time 27 years. Mission reward decided after completion. You know what? I can train you. What do I want to do after? A brief dream I had. Bright, warm, and hopeful. A future like that. Thanks, Myeongnam. Being acknowledged by you like this feels great. So I'll make you this promise. Once I become stronger and more established, I'll take you in as an apprentice. Okay. But you better eat well and grow big. You got that? Dude, that is huge. Your son is gonna be the apprentice of Yuseong Dan. Why are you not more shocked? Wait, he's more shocked. He's just like, wait a second, that me... Master Dan, didn't you say you had to be somewhere before sundown? Ah, shit. Side mission, complete Master Hanjin's assignment. Time limit 6 hours. Mission reward, your gear. It's like, I'm so late. Crap. I thought I was just getting the information from Bungun would be enough to complete the mission. More importantly, why didn't Master Hanjin come looking for me? Oh yeah, he didn't get drunk and pass out, did he? If he's passed out drunk, then he can't listen to what I have. Shit. Slap him. I knew it. He did. Hey, wake up, you drunk fool! He's not. Huh? What? You're finally back. Took your sweet ass time, didn't you? Oh, god damn. Yeah. You are acquaintances with the disciple of the Murim High Lord. Master Dan, you truly are amazing. Just because I have an amazing friend doesn't mean I am amazing. Can't be compared to someone like Gyu. Might seem stronger than him right now. But if he really set his mind to it, he'd catch up to me instantly. Is it true that he lost an arm during the invasion? My mind's been so preoccupied with Bongdala that I almost forgot. Gyu lost his arm in that last battle. I wonder how he's doing. If I were to reincarnate again and face Miyamoto, would I be able to save Gyu's arm? To be honest, I'm not entirely confident. I don't know how much I'll forget in the next life. How could I possibly fight that monster again? If anything, we got off relatively unscathed. Gyu could have lost more than his arm. Don't worry about Gyu. The great elder of Yeongnam should have arrived in Gyeongju by now. Are you referring to Elder Gang Ho-no? Oh, you know your stuff. Of course, he's a master puppeteer after all. I've always wanted to see his work at least once. Are they talking about that old man from the Dragon Phoenix exams? If the elder decides to stay with the Murim Alliance, you probably won't ever get a chance to see him. I'm sorry to tell you this, but we can't allow outsiders to enter. Outsider? Isn't the house like the part of the lawful faction? Yes, they work for the Murim Alliance by gathering information similar to the Beggar sect. But their information can often be severely exaggerated and usually sold to the highest bidder, so it's not unfair to consider them a part of the chaotic faction. Which is why I'm honestly not too fond of our current traveling companions. Come on, dude. You just drink all day. Exaggerations and bluffs. It's true that I had to filter out a lot of the fluff from his stories. Nevertheless, he knew more news regarding the Murim than anyone else. If he only knew surface level information, I would have regarded him as just another informant of the Hao sect. But that wasn't the case. He delivers his information in the form of a story. But it was one that combined his viewpoint and deductive reasoning. I humbly accept your opinion on the Hao sect. In particular, his last story captured not just my ears, but also my heart. On the day of the memorial service and the resignation announcements, Bungon said that they will not stop at just dethroning the High Lord. Even if he's not part of the Murim Alliance, isn't this sort of intelligence gathering enough to earn him a spot in the lawful faction? Yeah, as you mentioned, the Senate was planning to kill the Murim High Lord. But is that information reliable? I realize that it's not my place to make such deductions, but it's hard for me to see the actions of the Senate as a simple transference of power. What makes you say that? Our current High Lord has been the most progressive and reformative High Lord we've seen in the past 100 years. Objectively, he hasn't aligned himself with any particular party, but I'm certain that the 9 sects as well as the 5 noble houses don't see it that way. Especially the ones who hold power within the Senate. The 9 sects led by the Sorim and the Beggar sect. I believe that they will use this opportunity to completely suppress the smaller sects and the 5 noble houses. If it were anyone else, they'd consider this as utter nonsense. But I know the course of history from my previous life. Even without the memorial service, the High Lord suddenly ends up dead a few years later. From what I heard, he was poisoned. If this is true, I'm sure the perpetrators will make an attempt on his life the first chance they get. Not to mention, something about this whole situation stinks. In my past life, Guillaume Namgung became the hero of the invasion. Even if the killers wanted to act, they would have had a hard time finding a justification against the High Lord, who was also from the 5 noble houses. But in this life, the heroes are from the 9 sects. Even though they sided with the 5 noble houses, the Hanam sect is still a part of the 9 sects. They will undoubtedly take advantage of this opportunity. And because Pyongwida, father, is in prison for breaking the taboo, there's no one left to resist this. The now powerless Hanam sect is probably too scared to act out against the 9 sects. There's a good chance that the High Lord is in danger, just as he says. Regardless of the Hao sect's reputation, Boongan managed to organize all the information present and predict the future. If Bongda Allah has a gifted intellect, Gi Hu Zhang has a gifted body, and Damon Gi has gifted dexterity, then this man has a gift for gathering information. I'm limited in how well I can deal with the variables that will come up in this life. I'm going to need someone as skilled as him going forward. This sort of infighting only serves to benefit the chaotic faction. The Hao sect has been held in contempt for a very long time. The Beggar sect, who also come from a similar background, have managed to gain acceptance and are even a part of the Senate now. What about the Hao sect? They're forced to roll around in the mud gathering information for us. Yet they are never given any credit or even treated as a part of the lawful faction. Don't you think that sort of treatment would end up pushing the Hao sect closer and closer to the chaotic faction? Not only that, if we don't bring Boongan with us solely because he's from the Hao sect, it would only aid the chaotic faction. The lawful faction has looked down on the Hao sect without reason for too long. We should start viewing them as one of the main sects. And we should judge each individual separately. Even the Mount Hua sect has a wide variety of people like you, Master Hanjin, as well as that rat, Cho Rangyang. What a disrespectful remark to make. Is there something I can say to relieve this tension? Yes. This is what makes being your teacher worth it. You are as convincing as the High Lord himself. Where'd you learn to be so skilled with words? A life of practice. By the way, you're not annoyed that I got drunk, are you? Wait, are you really not going to become a Grandmaster? He's like, what the fuck just happened? You weren't fighting? Huh? He managed to convince him with just his words. Amazing. Is that what a master and disciple are supposed to be like? Well, to your old man, they almost appear to be friends. I don't want to become a Grandmaster. Then I won't forgive you for the past incidents. Hey, come on, how long ago even was that? Just become a Grandmaster already, sir. Cheeky bastard. Oh, crap. The fuck was that? He caught up to me. Not bad for a youngster. Youngster? How old are you then? Yeah. Who are you calling a youngster? You get over here. Ugh! Is that the dude you just called a youngster? Holy... That's a big ass wolf. Dire wolf, maybe? Venerator? Shit. Caveman? Are you alright? Yo, what is wrong with your hair? Did someone scalp you? Yeah, I'm fine. A large wolf, they must be from the Blue Wolf Squad. To think that a couple of brats would manage to find me, the greatest thief in all of Jungwon. Seems that age is finally catching up to me. Oh. Oh. Oh well. Not like you will be alive to tell anyone. What? What's it been? Shadowless Prowler. A year and a half. Come on, old man. We spent a lot of time tracking you down. So go easy on us. What's that, dude? Now let's get to the main topic of this meeting. Where are you hiding the item you stole? I didn't steal anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Liar, pants on fire. Yuseong Dan. Yes. Your body or your outer gi is plenty strong already. From now on you must train your inner gi. What's important is maintaining balance. Balance? Yeah, like yin and yang. That's right. Your 3 principal sword style. Do you remember when you started being able to use these techniques properly? He must be asking when I stopped simply imitating the techniques and actually started exerting their full power. It was 2 years ago for the Titanic Mountain Crusher and the Thousand Armies Swing, and the early winter of last year for the March of the Yellow Dragon. The 3 principal sword style is a basic style that most people ignore. But in combination with your 10 weapon demon style, it forms a basis for all martial arts that utilize cutting and stabbing. Titanic Mountain Crusher. 1,000 Army Swing. And the March of the Yellow Dragon. When you add fire, these techniques aren't so different from the blade of the engulfing flames. Wow. It's not a lie when people say that simply training in the 3 principal sword style will complete your outer gi. You've reached a point where you can actually use the gi you've been storing, and you're now able to add that gi to each of the techniques of your 10 weapon demon style. The inner gi that starts from deep within your mind, that is a catalyst and fuel for making you stronger. And what is especially important while gathering that inner gi is the balance within your heart. Inner gi is simply gi itself. Gi draws out the power of the body, but can destroy it as well. The more power you draw out, the easier it becomes for things to fall apart. It's similar to standing on top of a mountain peak. Any small thing could cause a loss of balance or a collapse. I don't understand. You should understand. What do you mean by that exactly? If you use gi onto your weapon, you could collapse something inside you because there's not enough gi there, or not balance. I mean, it's not balanced. Let's use fire and ice as an example. These are powers that intentionally disturb the balance. Fire and ice. Yeah, you need like the exact same, because if you have too much fire, you melt the ice. If you have too much snow, you freeze the flame. Although, I mean, put out the flames, I guess. Like the 2 arts that I possess. The way one uses these powers is very different. Fire comes from the heart. Okay? You circulate your inner gi similar to how your heart pumps blood and then ignite it. It's the same principle as how our bodies get hotter the more we move. But if you use it too much, you will lose yourself to rage. And once that happens, you lose your sense of reason and burn everything around you. On the other hand, ice is used through your sense of reason. It's like how, if you calm yourself and stay still, the heat won't affect you and you'll feel cool. You take that concept and apply energy to create cold energy, and then you amplify that to create ice. But this also has drawbacks if taken too far. You'll start doing anything you can to further yourself. In some cases, you'll even murder someone without any hesitation. I've already done that. What? That's why these kinds of people are often referred to as cold-blooded or cold-hearted. I'm sure you can picture a few already. Don't picture yourself, don't picture yourself, don't picture... God damn it! The chaotic faction. They treat anger as power. Use your anger! And they kill without any thought, all for their personal gain. Power of the dark side. In other words, losing balance means going down the path of the chaotic faction. Dad, aren't your friends from the chaotic faction? Haha. Maybe a couple. This reminds me of when I changed classes. I was considering becoming a Magus or a demon to defeat Miyamoto. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't choose to become a Gallant. If I'd gone down the path of the Magus and maintained balance, would I have simply ended up becoming like Master Hanjin and the others? I'm not entirely sure. Damn! There's no way to know for certain without actually experiencing those classes firsthand. I already have my doubts about the demon because of the risk of turning into a bloodthirsty butcher. But if I had chosen to become a Magus, I wonder how Master Hanjin would have viewed me. Would he treat me similarly to those of the chaotic faction? Or would he have still taken me under his wing? Well, since the class is similar to him, he probably still would have taught me. Master Hanjin, who controls fire, is kind and warm-hearted. Whereas Tagong Chian, who controls ice, is quick to anger. I think I'm starting to understand what balance means. Yep, I'm starting to see it as clear as day. That's why we of the lawful faction try to find a middle ground. A good example of that would be Guillaume Namgung's power. Huh? So what would happen if you were to use fire and ice at the same time? In theory, you'd have an easy time finding balance, but as you know, those two powers may, by nature, can't be used together. Well, actually, it would be like trying to be excited and calm at the same time. But Master Hanjin, you're able to stay calm while using flames, while Tagong Chian gets angry while using ice. It's not that I'm staying calm, I'm simply suppressing my excitement. And Tagong Chian became calmer the more he used his cold energy during our fight. Just because I become calm doesn't mean I can control ice. And just because Tagong Chian gets angry doesn't mean he can control fire. But I can control both. You can what now? I'm the Avatar. What? These powers are not that easy to control. That's why the right approach is to find a power that suits you and to achieve balance accordingly. That being said, your dual mind technique is an exception. Yeah, I can use both. Try using it right now. I see. There really are two. Two separate gi in a single body. Very interesting. Two. It's almost like you have another soul. Another soul. No wait, then does the dual-minded sage still exist? Is that other soul the dual-minded sage? Nah, it's you. Dual-minded sage. Is that the one who left this technique to you? Yes. I wonder. To call it the soul of someone who left behind such a profound technique is a bit... I can sense only your gi. It's just that there are two gi inside you. Only mine. What do you mean by that? It'd be hard to explain how your body can have 2 gi if you didn't have just one soul. Perhaps it's the remnant of the sage's soul that took in your gi. The infinite self-transcendence barrier. Maybe it was a necessary step to pass down the dual mind technique to me. In order to know my memories and power all of myself. So then, is there a chance that the soul could awaken and be reborn as a dual-minded sage? No, that's not possible. If a technique like that existed, the demonic cult would have utilized it by now. Even if it was possible, whoever is revived would immediately be hunted down and killed as an enemy of the Murim world. Like I said, I only detect Yorgi. There's no room. What I mean by that is, let's say the impossible happens and the soul takes your body and revives. It wouldn't be the dual-minded sage, it would just be another you. That is so much more comforting. Another me. An identical me with the same memories and powers. I'm starting to see another side to the dual-mind technique. Then, you're saying I can achieve balance by using both fire and ice through the dual-mind technique. Right? That would work if it were a normal warrior who possessed your abilities, but your body's different. Huh? You'll achieve balance, but in the end it's your blood vessels that carry your energy through your body. And yours are too thin. Whether you use fire or ice, it'll be going through those narrow blood vessels. If your gi were to get blocked or flow backward, your mind and body wouldn't be able to handle it. Yeah. Darn talent. And even with your dual mind technique, you'll fall apart along with your mind and body. Sounds like a good time. By fall apart, you mean, yeah, explode. Total collapse. Whether it's mental or physical, your body won't be able to function. So using the dual mind technique to control fire and ice will put an incredible strain on my blood vessels. To think that these powers would end up becoming a poison to my body. This cursed body of mine is once again holding me back. Does that mean that it will be twice as hard for me compared to others? Ha! Twice, that's funny. Add a few zeros. What? I only told you the worst case scenario to help you understand your body. It's my duty as your teacher to fix it. Mr. Hanjin, I think there's something you should see over there. What is that? Darn it. The chaotic factor. Is that a dragon? Is that a fucking dragon right now? How the fuck did I not see that? Hanji, I think you should like look over there. Look over where? Ah, fucking hell, man. And I had a nice dream too. Son of a bitch. Head for the 1000 Fragrance Village in Jeongju and ask for Iranian. Understood. I'll do exactly as you say. Huh. How interesting. Do you not doubt me at all? Do you know what my creed is? Don't waste time or energy on useless information. Yuseong Dan, you are someone who I consider to be a source of precious information. Perhaps even a once-in-a-lifetime kind. Is that a jade piece? Oh, he threw the jade piece to him. Okay. Oh, what's this? A very expensive collateral. We'll meet each other again. Please stay safe. That is a type of power that I've never seen before. Pure chaos. Fire. It hasn't been long since martial artists of the lawful faction began wielding flames. Fire has a tendency to spread and it's difficult to control, and most people quit after suffering injuries during training. But there is one group that is captivated by its power. I mentioned this during your training, but fire and ice become stronger the less balanced you are. It's a favorite of those who seek power rather than trying to better themselves. The first house of chaos. Correct. Apparently they've been more active lately in various parts of Zhejiang. Probably because the Murim alliance has been weakened by the recent invasion. But how do you know that flame belongs to someone from the chaotic faction? The chaotic faction is more experienced than we are at controlling fire. Even someone as adept at it as I am still has to ignite the air to create these red flames. Red flame. But that flame is... That is the blue flame. That doesn't look blue, it looks purple. It doesn't just burn the air, it also burns the inner gi of its user. But burning your own gi is basically suicide. It's a flame that could destroy not just its user, but everything around them as well. The first house of chaos and blue flames must be him. Gyeonghan. Ukli, the demonic flame. I briefly witnessed this flame in the past. To think that that power would be this terrifying. Damn. Come on. Shit. Ah. When did he... Ah! No, not the wolf. Not the wolf. Ow. Poor wolf. Ow. I mean, you can kill him, but don't kill the wolf! And then he was gone. What? But he was right. An illusion. But I could have sworn I felt his presence. That's because I'm right here. Behind you. Seems like he missed on purpose, though. I mean, he hit him a little bit, but he could have stabbed through him, which he didn't. Bastard. You gotten faster since I last saw you. The frick? But you're still just a young pup. I think you can take on a tiger? Yeah. Tiger! Ah! That's a lot of trees. Ever thought of becoming a woodsman? Hmm? A lumberjack? Hmm? No. You could make so much money though! What? Is he coming from the air? Not a pup. But a dragon. Dude, is it Cyber Drag? Oh my fucking god. Very cool panel. But a dragon. So, what will it be, old man? Where did you hide my stuff? How about you start talking, old man? You bastard, even to the very end. You dare mock me? Get on with it and kill me. Come now, old man. Since when have you desired an honorable death? Did you join up with a lawful faction or something? Or do people just seem more honorable with age? You're still only a thief at the end of the day. Just talk. Where'd you hide it? You're not actually working with the lawful faction, are you? Shit. You sought me out. The Heavenly Oracle. The High Lord who interfered with the greatest thief in Jungwon at every turn. And now his beloved student leads the lines. You insist on bringing up the past. You gotten old as well, monk. It's time you retire and leave the Murim to the younger generation. Amitabha, my soul belongs to the Buddha, and it's my calling to serve until my soul is extinguished. Still going on about that nonsense, are you? Guan Yin Bodhisattva. I'm curious. Can you truly sever your ties to this world, knowing that the third young warrior of the House of Bukle is a primeval incarnate? A primeval incarnate. It seems even you can't hide your curiosity when it comes to the primeval incarnates. So, will you hear what I have to say? I fell for that viper's silver tongue. The primeval incarnate. I was disappointed that he was just a brat when I first saw him. But after a year and a half, he's already reached the pinnacle of martial arts. His rate of progress is truly terrifying. Well, it's fine. It's out of your hands now, so maybe you really don't know. Then you should at least tell me who put you up to this. Was it the lawful faction? Or maybe the House of Sachan? It wasn't them. They'll just go around attacking people. Based on assumptions. Huh? What? You're gonna end up starting a war. I love how Yuseong is just like so chill, just standing there. Wait, when did he get here? Dude, you should probably get like the sword off his throat. Probably easier to speak without that, you know? Oh my god, Yuseong. You the best MC out there. Fucking go. I mean, Yuseong Dan is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I think we'd meet again like this. Seems that our fates truly are intertwined. Chorang Young. Wait, I'm not... Right, you think you're Chorang. This bastard still thinks I'm Chorang Young. But putting that aside, what you just said, are you saying that you are the one behind this? I don't even know what this guy did. Then how are you certain that the House of Sachan isn't responsible? Just think about it. The reason the mastermind behind this used this old man is because they don't want to be known. Even if you were to find and attack the ones behind this, you'd have no proof and would end up causing another war. The ambush on the House of Sachan by the first House of Chaos. They all blamed each other for attacking first, which sparked a war. A war that didn't end until the day I died. I need to prevent that from happening. You're trying to stop a war, aren't you? How unfortunate. From our point of view, a war has already been declared. Whoever messes with us must pay the price through total annihilation, whether it's an individual or an organization. And the lawful and chaotic factions. These two sides have been at war since the start, if anything. It's strange how peaceful things have been. Kinda true. If you plan to go to war anyway, then why are you looking for the mastermind behind this? You sense that something is off, don't you? And what would that be? Everything is going exactly as you want. You are worried that this could all be a trap. A sharp sense that's poking holes in his mind like a spear. He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. Why does it feel like both sides are trying to give each other justification? With the house of Sachan caught in the middle, it's almost like someone wants a war to happen. The house of Sachan is the next highest of the 5 noble houses, after the Namgung house. There's only one group that would want to weaken the house of Sachan. The 9 sects. Or to be more precise, the Senate. The monk of empty love is the only person ludicrous enough to cause a war for the sake of eliminating a political opponent. There's a good chance he's plotting this war just as he did with the war against the demonic cult. What the fuck is that? You're still trying to escape, old man. Damn, just when I figured out what I wanted to ask. I need to learn who hired him, what he stole to figure all this out. I can't see him with my eye. I can't see him with my third eye. Similar to how you can feel the ghee within your body. Try to feel the ghee around you. The warmth of the sun, the smell of the grass, the cool wind. It's all ghee. If you expand upon that ghee, you'll be able to see things that you can't with your eyes. When I couldn't see during the battle with Pyong Moon's group, I also couldn't use my third eye. Can't always rely on it. I can sense ghee. The ghee of the trees nearby. I can feel them despite them being burnt and cut down. Expanding the range feels similar to searching for items in my storage. The only difference is that I didn't open my storage. I guess that means it's similar in concept. The more I expand it, the less I can sense things like insects and trees. The two who collapsed earlier, I can sense their ghee clearly, and there are others, quite a lot of them actually. A large amount of movement, and the one they're after is. Found him. And my proficiency went up. But why? Does this mean that the third eye and sensing ghee go hand in hand? He's like, do you actually try to attack me right now? What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? I'm not here to fight you. You can't fool me. If you truly are Chodong Young, then you're obviously here to interfere. That damn Chodong Young. Sudden mission. Break through the enemy lines and locate the Shadowless Prowler. The Shadowless Prowler must survive, otherwise you will immediately fail the mission. Time limit 12 hours. Mission reward 100 proficiency for all skills. 100? Failure penalty. Mission termination. Oh no. 0 initiative for 100 days? Oh my god, I will go into a coma. For months. They're coming after me already. I can't ever just have a conversation with these first house of chaos bastards. This is why no one shows you any respect, you punks. Sayul, Yael, Altan. Dude, I don't want to kill. Fucking yeah, come on, Juju. Show him who's boss. Juju. Yeah, let's go. We don't have time for these guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's go, Juju. Arr. Shouldn't you be going after the thief instead of me? A silver tiger. You're not Shodong Young. Who the hell are you? Me? I'm just a chivalrous warrior who stopped by to help only to get attacked. Stop messing about. Tell us your name. It's Yuseong Dan. Who? Like who? Sorry, can you repeat that? Can you repeat what you just said? I managed to get away thanks to that child. He called him Chodong Young, but I thought he had already left Sejong. Did that monk send him? Whatever the case, I first need to escape this ash-scented fog. It's starting to get thicker. This doesn't seem to be some simple fog. What is this heat? Poison? Or not? Ooh! Ah! I guess you couldn't get rid of your old habit of running away. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! What? Oh yeah, eat some grass. It's good for you. Good for digestion. Did you think I wouldn't come prepared to catch a legendary thief like you? As long as you're within this fog, you can't escape me. Fog of ash. I put my own spin on it after watching a fight at a lawful faction test arena about a year ago. It's not something I can do on my own, but as long as it's in place, I become the king of the area within. A fog made of ash. Is that why you burned down the forests? I was wondering how you were controlling such a large flame. It also explains why you were staying in this area. Huh? Woo! Let the battle commence. Is that needle coming? Plunging. Ah, saved again! Sir Shadowless Prowler. It's unfortunate we can't converse longer, but the Heavenly Oracle requests your presence. The Heavenly Oracle? Heavenly Oracle? How would it? God fucking damn it. We catched up with this series. If you want more content, there's always YouTube members and Patreon. Lots and lots of read-alongs only over there. And yeah, subscribe if you want more of this content. Like the video. Comment under the video what you thought of the stream. What you thought of the series so far. And yeah, if you want to actually get notified and YouTube isn't doing it for you, then there's always Discord in the description. Press the link. Join it. Be notified there of when I'm streaming. And yeah, if the link doesn't work, tell me in the comments, just saying. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.